Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope that you are doing good. I'm here today with another Empties video, which honestly I feel like I just did, but I have a bag that I just put empty products in, and as soon as that gets full, then I film an Empties video, and somehow it's already full. Like I said in my last one, I feel like I'm just going through so many products right now because I have time to use them. I'm trying to be really mindful about what I use, so we got a boatload of Empties to talk about today. I think I filmed my last one about almost 4 months ago. So this is a decent haul of products that I have put together here in front of me. We got a couple makeup goodies, some skincare goodies, and then like body, shower care, hair care goodies. So let's hop in. We got a lot to cover today. I'm going to try and be concise because I always fail to do that. So grab yourself a snack, maybe something to drink, cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever suits your fancy, and let's get started. Starting off with makeup. So this is always my smallest category because I don't cycle through products as fast as skincare. Products in this category, the first being the Eco Brow Clear Brow Gel. I feel like I can save a lot of words on this one because you guys know that I really enjoy this product. I'm actually wearing a new one right now. I really like how this gives you a soft hold, so your eyebrows don't feel stiff or crunchy or anything like that. I haven't had any buildup or really like residue, which sometimes happens the longer that you have a brow gel. With this Eco Brow product, it just continually is good until there's nothing left in there. And it just gives a really nice soft structure to your brows. So if you're looking for something to wear every day just to throw on your brows to not really worry about, then check this out. Like I said, I already have a brand new one of these in my makeup bag, so I feel like that says it all. Really like this product, would highly recommend. So the next two products are some mascaras. One that unfortunately just didn't end up working out for me. This is a newer launch from the brand Han. I really love their Malibu bronzer, their cream blushes. They make some really great products, but unfortunately for me, this mascara just didn't work out. One, I think the scent actually made my eyes water a little bit. It has a strong vanilla scent. In fact, it reminds me of, you guys ever use like lip smackers growing up? There's a like marshmallow flavored one. I'm getting very specific right now. There's a marshmallow flavored one that I used to love, and it reminds me of this. Maybe it was like a glaze. I don't know what it was, but if you smell this and you use that product, it will bring you down memory lane. And so it made my eyes water a little bit, and then I got some smudging from it, and the smudging just seemed to get worse as the heat increased. So for me, this wasn't a right product, which is unfortunate because I actually really love the way that it applied to my lashes. So it reminded me a lot of the lengthening mascara from Kjaer Weis. If you like a very separated, natural look with your mascara, then you would love this. And I know that mascara is really personal, so just because this didn't work on me doesn't mean that it won't work on you. But I can tell you, like I said, a little bit about how it actually applies, and it's very much clump free and just gives you that like very lengthening, beautiful separated lash effect while adding some depth to it. I believe this also comes in blue, so kind of fun that they made a colored mascara too. And then the second mascara I actually just finished up because I hit the 6-month mark on it, which is unusual for a mascara product. Usually it's 3 months and then you should repurchase it. But this is the Westman Atelier I Love You mascara. This is a highly debated product. When I talked about this in my Westman Atelier brand review, so many of you said, I hate this mascara. What are you talking about? Because I actually really liked how it applied. Now, I don't know if I would repurchase it surely because of the price tag. I know some people were like, well, if you break it up and you're actually spending like $20 every 3 months or $30 every 3 months, then spending $60 for 6 months isn't that big of a deal, which I think is a good argument to make. I just don't know if I loved it enough to spend that $60. So there are cheaper options like the Lily Lolo vegan black mascara that I always go back to that I would recommend over this, as well as the new Well People volumizing mascara. Those have both worked really well for me, and they are in like the $20 range. What I did like about this one is that it did a good job of separating my lashes, and for me it didn't feel clumpy. You definitely have to be careful with how much you add of this, because when I started to really build it up, I could see what people were talking about, that your lashes start to get spidery and sort of stuck together. But when I initially applied it, that's not really what I got. And one thing that I thought was kind of unique about this product is that it never dried out. So it is, you know, like maybe a slightly different time than when I usually wear makeup. So this didn't get as much use as it usually would, which is every day. But it got a fair amount of use, and even at the very end, the last time that I applied it, it still is very wet. So I thought that was impressive. I never really put it on my bottom lashes, but I didn't have any trouble with it smudging on my top lashes. I really enjoyed it. It held a curl very well. And of course, you know, the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It even comes with its own little case. So that was a fun one to get to try out. Okay, makeup done. Moving on to skincare, which is a really big section. So I'm gonna start by just grouping one set of products together, and I'm not even really gonna talk about them to save you and me both time. That is the L'Oreal skincare products. I have their cleanser, elixir, serum, mask, balm, everything you could possibly want from L'Oreal Skincare. This is their newly packaged oily slash combo skincare range. I did a full review on all of these products, so I'm going to link that somewhere up here. You guys can go check that out if you're interested. They do have a dry skin slash dehydrated range that you can check out instead. So I would just pick the products based on like kind of your skin type and what your skin needs in that moment. My skin ranges from oily to dry, just kind of like depending on the season, my stress levels, all of that. So sometimes it can be a little bit finicky, but certainly when I was at my oiliest, this was a really great line for me and really helped to kind of balance out my skin. And I've repurchased the products plenty of times. I've talked about them plenty of times, so you guys know that I'm a big fan of L'Oreal Skincare, and they're definitely worth checking out if you want something that is all natural, very effective, and really beautifully crafted products. So go watch that review if you're interested. I actually think that this product was in my last Empties video, and so you guys can really tell how much I love it. This is the Pi Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. I love this cream cleanser. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Again, always talk about it in an Empties video. It's just a really great, gentle cleanser. Sometimes I use this for removing makeup. Sometimes I use this as a second cleanse. And then more often than not, I use this next product, which is Empty from Pi, the Lightwork Rosehip Cleansing Oil. Again, both these Pi products I have full reviews on. I will have them linked up above, maybe down in the description box too, if that's helpful for you guys. But the Lightwork Rosehip Cleansing Oil is a gorgeous oil cleanser. I think it's kind of my favorite oil cleanser. I've sort of been like going back and forth with different ones right now, and I'm really missing this for my routine. It's great for taking off makeup. It feels so good on your skin. Yeah, there's one product from Pi that I would recommend just to like start with. It's definitely the Lightwork Rosehip Cleansing Oil. It's just really beautiful. Their whole ranges, but these are probably my two favorite products that I keep restocking in my collection time after time. I actually didn't have this product in my last Empties video, which was shocking because I feel like I always do. This is the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. Beautiful face mist. It's great if you have dry, dehydrated skin. It's also just like a nice pick-me-up if you're feeling like a little bit dull during the day. It's very, very refreshing. In fact, I used to keep this one by my desk and just give myself like a little spritz. It also looks nice over makeup, just to give your skin like that lift and glow and dew. I have this in the small size, but you can also purchase a larger size. For me, this works wonders. Again, I have that sort of like oily, dehydrated sort of skin, so this really helps with that. And if you're looking for a face mist and you haven't tried this, then it's worth it. It's kind of like a cult favorite. A lot of people really love this, so it's worth it to see if it works for you. Some people it doesn't work for them, and I'd love to know for those people, if you're watching, what kind of face mist do you like? What are some alternatives in case other people are in the same camp as you and this just like didn't meet their needs? But for me, this is really great. Really love it. I have a couple more Josh Rosebrook products that are in my skincare stash right now that I'm going to be bringing out as it starts getting a little bit cooler, and so I'm excited to be talking to you guys about those. But this is really like the hero Josh Rosebrook product that I always keep in my collection. Next is the Vintner's Daughter Active Botanical Serum. I have again done a full review on this product, so I'm just going to talk about kind of my final thoughts on it. I realized for me, I'd finished the essence and talked about that in my last Empties video, and then I had about like maybe like a 3 or 4 week period where I actually still had some of this Active Botanical Serum. For whatever reason, I didn't go through it as fast as the essence, and I realized that for me, the difference was both of the products and really the essence. The essence was what worked best for me. Now, I've had a few people tell me that the serum is what worked best for them and they would just repurchase that. But I think for me, it really was the essence that made the difference in my skin. So I probably wouldn't repurchase the serum, but I definitely would repurchase the essence. And then obviously together, they were like a power couple, and I really loved how my skin was acting. So go watch that video if you want to hear more about the brand, more about my thoughts on the brand and on the routine that I was using. I really loved how simple it was, but yeah, it was definitely the essence that was working best for my skin. So if I was to repurchase something from the Vintner's Daughter line, I would purchase the essence over the serum. And that's just for my skin personally. Next is just a product that has expired. Unfortunately, it's not completely done. This is the vitamin C booster from True Botanicals. Now, I am very curious about True Botanicals. I haven't tried a ton of their products, but what I have tried I've really enjoyed, including this product right here. I was going through my skincare drawers and I realized that this had expired in April, so I just put it in this Empties video just to share some thoughts with you guys. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was a very cool way to include vitamin C into really any of your skincare. So it's actually a powder that is a stabler form of vitamin C than you might find in a product, because as you pump a product out or use a product and introduce air to it, the vitamin C actually oxidizes and becomes less effective. So this is a way to get around it by adding this powder into a product. When I was using May Lindstrom products, I think I had the Blue Cocoon and Youth Dew. I would mix this in quite often and I really liked that combination. Definitely saw some brightening in my skin with this, so curious to try more from their line. I found this to be very effective and I wish I finished it all. I still have a little bit left. They're also local in Mill Valley, California, which I always think is kind of cool. So yeah, definitely looking to try more True Botanicals. If you guys have any favorite products, let me know in the comments, but this was a good one. All right, we're powering through. Still a couple more skincare goodies. This one I would 100% repurchase. This is the Doodab Spot On Skin Treatment. This is one of my favorite spot treatments that I have tried so far. This is from the brand Living Libations. They make really gorgeous products. I have liked everything that I've tried from them, especially their Best Skin Ever. I think it's either in the rose scent or with sea buckthorn. I can't quite remember which one I love, but I've talked about it in plenty of other videos in the past. So that was one of my favorite products, but this is another favorite product because it's so effective. This is, like I said, the spot on skin treatment. So I would use this if I had like kind of a little blemish or something that would pop up underneath the surface, or even post blemish on like little dark marks. And this really made a difference. It just like really helped to soothe whatever blemish had popped up and make it so that the next day it would be like really reduced in size, redness would be gone, and it just became kind of like a lifesaver to have as a backup if I like had a really bad breakout or something was happening. So would definitely recommend trying this out if you suffer from acne, post-inflammatory marks. It's just something really easy you can kind of just tap on, and it doesn't dry out that skin, which I think is really important when you're treating acne, which not a lot of people talk about, is that you don't want to just like fry your skin. I feel like I did that for so many years with all these different acids and stuff like that. So I'm really happy that I found this product. It works really well and I would highly recommend. Next product is the Kypris Heliotropic Pot of Shade. This is a broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen and primer. So I really love this as a primer. I found that it did give me a slight white cast when I would use it. I guess it's not even like a white cast. It gave me kind of like a gray cast when I would use it on its own, but underneath makeup I found that it worked really well. I also found that it protected my skin really well against the sun. I've definitely tried some SPFs which just weren't strong enough and I would end up getting sunburned anyway, which was a really big bummer. So this worked really well for my skin. If you are a light complexion, I think this would work. Maybe some medium complexions could get away with it. I don't know how it would perform on deep skin tones. I have a feeling that it might look ashy or kind of like gray purple, because that's even a little bit of what I got on my skin when I was using it and I didn't put any makeup over the top of it. So definitely worth a sample before purchasing, just to make sure it works for you and that you don't mind kind of the sheen that it gives. I ended up mainly using it kind of like on my neck and on my chest, and then applying a different SPF to my face if I wasn't going to wear makeup. And I think that's like the last kind of skincare-ish product. So I'll move on to kind of like body and hair care, which is just a few more products. I have another toothpaste, Tom's Sensitive Toothpaste. Always have one of these in here. I'm actually trying a different toothpaste right now. You guys will be very excited to hear that. It is not a sensitive teeth toothpaste, but it has not made my teeth any more sensitive, so that's a good thing. Really, it's working with my sensitive teeth. But yeah, another one of these. Always have that in there. I have this Primarily Pure charcoal deodorant. This I just recently finished up. I love the Primarily Pure deodorants, and my favorite is the geranium scent. It's just like such a gorgeous scent and works really well for me. I think I still like the geranium over this charcoal one. This charcoal one, I didn't think it was staining my clothes, but I think it might have done a tiny bit because some of my white underarms look a little bit gray, but nothing super noticeable. Certainly I've tried some charcoal deodorants that really stain your clothes, and this is not one of them, but there might be a little bit of a tint. I have to go up and double check. I'm not totally sure if I'm remembering that correctly. The only thing about this that was a little bit tough is that the formula itself, when it gets really warm, it really melts, and so it can be a little bit messy. And we don't have any AC where we are staying, and there has been some very, very hot days. And our bathroom where I keep my products is on the second floor, so that can be extremely hot, and this really didn't hold up that well. It started to melt. I am using a different charcoal deodorant right now that I'm enjoying a lot. I talked about that in my August favorites video, so go back and check that out if you want to hear more about that deodorant. But if I was going to repurchase a Primally Pure deodorant, I would purchase the geranium scent. Their deodorants are lovely. They work super well. They've been my favorite for, gosh, 2 years now, maybe longer, 2 or 3 years now. I've been using them and loving them. But yeah, I would pick the geranium over the charcoal. 2 Wyleta skin foods, because why not just have one? One of these is actually Jared's and one of these is mine. My hands have been horrendous from all the hand washing. I already have very dry skin on my hands, and the hand washing has just like done horrible things to my skin. So I keep these everywhere, and this is like the only thing that really helps my hands. Love this stuff. Need like to take a bath in this stuff. Some of my favorite products right there. I have 2 different shampoos, I guess you could say. This first one is the one that I said I guess you could say. So this is a shampoo, but it's also a scalp scrub. This is the Detox Himalayan Salt Scalp Scrub. I already purchased another one. This is my 3rd or 4th one that I have in my shower right now. Whenever there's like a sale at the detox market, I always buy this. I love it. I use this for one of my washes, and then I use a normal shampoo for the other wash. It's just a really great detoxifying shampoo. If you tend to get product buildup, if you tend to get oily hair, this can really help with that. And so I love this product. I purchase it, like I said, again and again and again. I have a full review on this. You guys can check that out. On the washes that I don't use that, I'm actually using a different shampoo. This one's not actually mine. This is one that Jared finished, but I thought I would take this opportunity to talk to you about it because I'm almost done mine. So this is the InnerSense Pure Harmony Hair Bath. I have the conditioner too upstairs that I'm working on. I'm really enjoying this. I am finding that I'm using more of it than I did with the Rawa shampoo. I don't know if that is just a me problem. Let me know what you guys think of InnerSense's shampoo. I love the scent of it. It's kind of like a citrusy scent, and it smells really nice. My hair stays clean for a very long time after shampooing with it, which is great. But yeah, I feel like I'm going through it very, very quickly, which is kind of frustrating. So is that just a me problem? Do you guys go through this really quickly too? Let me know. We got 2 body washes. The first is from this brand Based. This is the body wash in Invigorating Mint. I unfortunately did not like this one. It was mainly a scent thing. This has peppermint oil in it, but it feels like menthol-y. This is a brand carried at Credo. Yeah, the mint was not my thing. I would try it in a different scent, but I definitely wouldn't repurchase the mint. And then after not enjoying that, I decided to go like way opposite end of the spectrum and try this Babo Botanical Sensitive Skin Fragrance-Free Hydrotherapy Wash. And that's because Jared had been using their lotion, and it was just like a nice scent-free lotion. So I thought I would give this a try. Really did not end up liking this. It took a ton of product to lather. We went through it super quickly, and it was pretty expensive, so probably wouldn't repurchase that. I am using the Necessary body wash right now. I love that. I talked about it in my August favorites video. It's such a beautiful body wash. Happy that I repurchased that. The next product is actually the reason that I had purchased that Babo Sensitive Skin body wash, and it's because of this lotion right here. This is just a great like unscented lotion. It's really gentle. Like I said, doesn't have any scent to it. Not sure why I smelled it. It's very gentle. So if you're someone who's scent sensitive, if you just want like a nice lotion, this lasts for a long time. You don't need a lot of it to feel like hydrated, and yeah, it's just a really great lotion, so you can check that out. The next product is my first shaving cream, like traditional shaving cream that I've tried in the like conscious beauty world, and this is the Ursa Major Stellar Shave Cream, and I really liked it. I actually really liked having a shaving cream. I was getting kind of like ingrown hairs and irritations under my armpits, and I was told I should try shaving cream to see if that will help. I reduced like the friction of my razor and stuff. So I tried it. I don't really know if it helped that much with that, but I did like the experience of using a shaving cream, especially on my legs. It felt really nice, luxurious. I don't think shaving cream is a necessity, but certainly if you're looking for it, try this one out. It's a good one. And it lasted for a while. Oh my gosh, we made it to the last final product, the Detox Mode Here and There Balm. So this was a launch maybe a little bit over a year ago, and it's sort of like I mean, it's a balm, as it says in its name, but it's like a all over balm. Okay, I'm just like basically saying the name right now. Basically, you can use this anywhere on your body for like dry areas, dry lips, cuticles, all that good stuff. The scent of this, I have a little bit left in here, but the scent of it has definitely turned. It's definitely time to get rid of it. So that is why it's in my empties. But I really enjoyed it when I had it. I just found myself putting it on my heels, my elbows, and just kind of like keeping it by my bedside, and just using it whenever I wanted to on really any part of my skin. There is a slight green tint to it, so the more that you use, the more the green will show up, and it definitely is a heavy balm, so it's not going to sink in right away. So don't like slather this all over your body and then get into white sheets, because you're going to end up looking like a sea monster or something. When you come out, there's going to be like, you know, green marks everywhere. But it's a nice balm, lasts forever because it's so thick and you just need a tiny bit. I really love the Detox Mode's body butter. I've talked about that a lot before. That is a beautiful product and really enjoy that. So I'd probably purchase the body butter over the balm, but I didn't dislike this. Okay, you guys, we made it. Oh my gosh, I've been talking forever. I'm exhausted. I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions about any of the products that I mentioned, let me know. I am going to be trying my best to answer comments in that first hour so that I can get back to you guys and chat with you guys. Let me know if there are any of your favorites in here. Let me know if there are any products that you have been curious about and want to know more about. Everything that I mentioned will be in the description box as well. So if you want to check them out, you can head there. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said in the beginning of this, I hope you guys are doing well. And I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye!